best part of a century, the chimneys of the brickworks at Stewartby have dominated the skyline of central Bedfordshire. Now, there are only 4 of the original 127 left. Now, even they are under threat. Hanson, which owns the site, says they're dangerous and wants to replace them with houses. Local people aren't so sure, though. Let's go to Nicola Hazler, who's there now. Nicola.
Well, this is the village that was built for the employees of the brickworks using its own bricks in the 1930s. It was named Stewartby after Mr. Stewart, the chairman of the brickworks, and in its heyday it produced 18 million bricks a week.
It was bricks from Stewartby that helped to rebuild London after the war. It was Bedford's main employer for almost a century and brought thousands of immigrants to Britain. But what's left of Stewartby Brickworks could soon be gone.
We've applied to have the chimneys demolished. They're listed buildings, so we have to ask the Borough Council before we can pull them down. The reason we're doing that is that they are simply not safe. This factory closed in 2008, and since then the heat that was generated by the kilns and dropped into the ground has stopped going through the ground. Since then it's rained, it's got wet, the ground's rehydrated, and it's meant the ground has shifted and the chimneys have become unstable.
The decision will be made by Bedford Borough Council, who have the site earmarked for more than 1,000 new homes. Historic England will be consulted, but not the Parish Council, who want the chimneys to remain.
It typifies everything that's nice about Stewartby being a brickwork site. They're a heritage part of the village. They date back 50, 60 years, and when you consider the whole Vale used to have over 100 chimneys, these are the only 4 that you see over my shoulder that are left in the area. Especially the one with Stewartby's got significant interest to everybody because it's a visual point of the village.
But Hansons say they're under pressure from Network Rail, who are concerned about the potential collapse of the chimneys over the new Oxford to Cambridge route, which will run right through the site. But those concerns have not convinced locals.
I'd like to see one chimney remain, maybe stop them building quite so many houses, so because we've already got 700 being built over around the corner.
It's a monument to the village of how the village was created round the brickyards rather than the brickyards created round the village.
Whatever the decision, a change is on the horizon for what was once the largest brickworks in the world.
Well, that change could mean that the 4 remaining chimneys are demolished, or, if English Heritage object, that they have to be shored up at great expense. But it seems inevitable that either way, this site will be sold for development.
Nicola, thanks very much.